Welcome back to Joe Stunner Boxing. It was announced recently that the deal between BOXXER, Ben Shalom's BOXXER, and the BBC, the first card that will be shown will be on October the 25th, and it will be a British heavyweight title fight between Fraser Clark and Jamie TKV. And everyone's like, okay, you know, that's pretty good. Don't forget, the BBC, enormous platform, millions of people potentially will now be able to watch boxing who perhaps they've never taken interest in it before. Perhaps they don't have the money for pay-per-views or, you know, subscriptions. There's a lot of people struggling there, you know, nowadays. So yeah, prime time. This is going to take place between 8 and 10 p.m. This contest, this portion of the card, and iPlayer will show the undercard. So it is an enormous platform for boxing, and I think this is being dismissed too easily by a lot of people. But to add to this, on the Ring Magazine's internet page, webpage, they've made it very clear that the sponsorship for a lot of these cards that are going to be on the BBC via BOXXER, the sponsorship is going to come through, guess who? Turki Alalshikh and RIYADH season. All right. So when people said, okay, you've got BBC, it's a big platform, but where's the money going to come from? A BOXXER going to foot the bill? They haven't got the money. The BBC, taxpayers, you know, license fee and all that, they're not going to foot the bill. We now know who's going to foot the bill, and that is going to be the excellent Turki himself, Alalshikh. So this to me puts a very different spin on things, because suddenly the money's there. And Alalshikh isn't an idiot. He knows this is an enormous platform. And what better way to promote RIYADH season than to jump on board with the BBC, the British Broadcasting Company. Alalshikh putting fighters on in conjunction with BOXXER, illustrating all the talent that is there, not just the established talent, but the up-and-coming talent. It's a great look for the Saudi regime. And you can, you know, I'm not going to go into it again, but we've talked about sports washing before and entertainment washing and all that sort of thing. But this is a very, very big deal, which potentially could really propel BOXXER into a prime position as a promotional outfit. When they lost their deal with Sky, or let's just say it wasn't renewed, yes, you know, okay, it looked bad for them. It did look bad for them. All the fighters were going to leave, you know, Ben Whitaker, Fraser Clark, Lauren Price, maybe, who's a champ herself, very, very good fighter. They were all going to leave. They were all going to go away and go over to Sky, DAZN, Queensbury, whatever, maybe even GMB, GBM. Is it GBM? Izzy Asif's team, promotion outfit. They were going to jump ship. They were going to go over to these other promotional outfits and, you know, see you later, BOXXER, you're finished. Not quite. The fat lady hasn't yet sung, it would seem, because with Alalshikh on board and that bottomless wallet of his, I would say, and of course the BBC's platform, again, I know I'm repeating myself, but it is a huge platform. I think BOXXER have got a chance of really making some inroads into the promotional game. And it might just be that the kid sitting at the back of the class who all the others used to turn around and throw food at and take the piss out of and bully, Mr. Ben Shalom, it might just be that he emerges as a major player in boxing, or certainly on the British scene. Because when BOXXER got the Sky deal, it seemed pretty obvious to me, and I don't say this, you know, with the benefit of hindsight, although we do have the benefit of hindsight, but I said this at the time, you know, this is a big, big jump for a fighter like, a promotion outfit like BOXXER and a promoter like Ben Shalom to step into the shoes of Eddie Hearn and Matchroom and continue that sort of golden era of British boxing, of fight nights, of, you know, massive, massive jump. And in all honesty, I don't, you know, he cut his teeth on too big a platform. Shalom. He made too many mistakes, especially with things like purse bids, and he just. And it was so glaringly public that he wasn't allowed to learn the trade away from the spotlight. But he's still here, Shalom. So again, I think this is extremely extremely interesting. I think it will be very, very interesting to see whether BOXXER do become a major player at least in the British scene. World scene, again, you've got to build sensibly. You've got to move up the ladder sensibly. You cannot take these quantum leaps. It's not going to happen. It's not going to, be sensible about things. There, again, how many times have I said this? There is no substitute for life experience in boxing or anything else. Yeah, you can have your theories, you can have your concepts, you can have all your promotion stuff, you can do all your little demographic, studies and research and all. Life ain't like that. Life throws you frequent curveballs. People do not do what you expect them to do. Things do not pan out. And if you've got enough experience, now savvy, whatever you want to call it, yes, okay, you can perhaps navigate your way through it, and eventually emerge on top. This is stuff that I know I keep saying the same thing, but it's life experience. Anything in business, in life, in boxing, it doesn't matter what it is. You need to really have you really need to have your own sort of journey. I know it sounds like a trite, airy-fairy thing to say, but everyone's got their own pathway. Don't ever compare yourself to anyone else. Be yourself, as the saying goes. Everyone else is taken. Make your own mistakes. Learn from your mistakes. I just wonder if Ben Shalom is on a winner here. But anyway, I'm repeating myself. So you tell me what you think. What you think. Tell me if you agree or not. Let me know. Comments below. Thanks for watching the video. Please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel if you're new, because we've got lots of stuff for you. All right. And thank you very much. All right. I will catch you later. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday, and bye-bye for now.